Hey everyone, Micah here with Electrek, and today we're reviewing the Varla Pegasus electric scooter. Let's check it out. I'll start by saying that the Varla Pegasus is one of those in-between scooters, as in it falls in between the annoyingly slow commuter scooters and the nearly highway speed, death-defying scooters. At the Pegasus's top speed of 28 miles per hour or 45 kilometers per hour, I feel like I'm going fast enough to have a good time and get where I'm going quickly, but not so fast that I have to say a little prayer each time I hop on the scooter. I should point out though that despite the scooter's 28 mile per hour rating, I found that as the battery drained, I was getting closer to around 25 miles per hour of top speed. Even so, those speeds are still in that nice middle ground of fast enough without being overly aggressive. And that's just the kind of scooter that the Pegasus is. It's not overly aggressive. The dual 500 watt motors put out a peak of 800 watts in each wheel, which gives pretty good acceleration, though I wouldn't have minded a bit more power for that seat of the pants feeling right when you mashed the throttle. But still, this is definitely a lot more thrilling than a typical Xiaomi scooter with a third of the power. The Pegasus also goes further than those other scooters, thanks to a 48 volt and 15.6 amp hour battery with nearly 750 watt-hours of capacity. Varla will tell you that you can get 28 miles or 45 kilometers of range from that battery. I'm here to tell you the truth, which is that with mixed riding, I got closer to 20 miles or 32 kilometers when I was laying into it hard in the highest power level. I have no doubt that the lower power levels can net you the full range, but who rides around in mode 1? The only thing I can think of to use those lower power modes for is when you're trying to conserve battery, or maybe if you want to let a friend try the scooter and you don't want them to go all whiskey throttle right into a wall. The Varla Pegasus doesn't just upgrade the power and battery compared to smaller commuter scooters, it's also a lot more comfortable to ride. You'll find swing arm suspension in the front and rear, which combine to give a surprisingly nice ride. The suspension even travels further than I would have expected. It makes for some fun riding, and it even looks like it works better than a mail truck, though I'm not sure that scale is helpful. The solid tires don't lend any extra cushion like air-filled tires would, but they sure do come in handy every time you don't get a flat tire. I know some people are very anti-solid tires because they like that air ride, and I get it, I do. But you know what I'm anti? Having to carry my scooter home because I got a flat tire. And solid tires totally remove that possibility, which is also good because this is a heavy scooter at 66 pounds or 30 kilos. You can carry it, but you wouldn't want to do it for too long. It does fold nicely, and there's a secure ring for keeping it folded when you lift it up, but still, it's not going to be a fun scooter to carry for long distances. But it's not really meant to be the most portable scooter. It's right at the limit of sort of being considered portable, which I think is a pretty good trade-off considering it has enough speed and power that puts it closer to higher classes of scooters that definitely are not as portable. And therein lies the Goldilocks situation again. This scooter falls right in between the weaker commuter scooters and the big old tanks like the Dualtrons and the Cabos. So on the one hand, it has the disadvantages of both. On the low end, it's not as portable as a 25-pound scooter. On the high end, it's not as fast as those 40 and 50 mile an hour scooters. But if you look at it the other way, it's way more comfortable to ride and a lot more fun than those little scooters, and compared to the big old beasts, it's still quite fast, yet is much more manageable, especially for newer riders. And it's also a lot cheaper than the big boys too. Those giant scooters can cost several $1,000s, but the Varla Pegasus is priced at just $12.99. Or you can often get it on sale, like right now where it's priced at $11.99. That's a solid mid-level price to match its mid-level specs, which I consider to be a pretty good deal. If you've been looking for an upgrade over a basic entry-level commuter scooter, you can't go wrong with the Varla Pegasus. It opens the door to faster riding and full suspension without going full Mad Max scooter on you. It keeps things reasonable, and I respect that. Thanks for watching, everyone. We hope you enjoyed that review of the Varla Pegasus electric scooter. If you did, why don't you give this video a thumbs up? And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our future electric vehicle videos. We'll see you here next time.